A Greek Navy frigate shot down 2 drones reportedly fired by Iranian-backed Houthi militants in the Gulf of Aden. The Greek vessel, a Meko 200 class frigate, came under attack while protecting a commercial ship by 4 unmanned aerial vehicles. This is the second Greek warship that has come under attack by the Houthis in the Gulf of Aden. The frigate Hydra, which also participated in the Aspides operation, also thwarted a drone strike in March 2024. The frigate HS Psara is the second Greek frigate to participate in the European Operation Aspides, which covers the Red Sea, the Indian Ocean and the Gulf of Aden. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis spoke about the possibility of constructing small nuclear energy production units to generate electricity at an economist conference in Athens. The European Union officially promotes small nuclear energy production units, known as SMRs. These are small reactors with a capacity between 50, 70 or at most 300 megawatts. Experts say that they are relatively easy to assemble and disassemble and are considered ideal electricity generation units that can provide security to the system for the development of more renewable energy source projects. Analysts, however, estimate the construction of such units in Greece could be possible in around 20 years from now. NBA superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo will be joined by world champion race walker Antigoni Drisbioti as Greece's 2 flag bearers at the upcoming Paris Olympic Games. The world-class athletes were elected during a plenary session of members of the Hellenic Olympic Committee on Tuesday. This is the second time that Greece will send 2 flag bearers. The decision for Antetokounmpo was unanimous by the committee delegates, while Greece's best race walker ever, Drisbioti, received the most votes among 4 candidates. Tokyo long jump gold medalist Miltos Tentoglu and 2016 pole vault gold medalist Katerina Stefanidi asked to be excluded in order to focus on their training programs ahead of this summer's Olympic Games. Greeks filed around 9,000 complaints through the My Coast app, which allows citizens to report beach violations to authorities. The application was launched in April and has been downloaded by 52,000 citizens on their smartphones. Greek authorities are ramping up their efforts to clamp down on illegal activities by beach bars placing sunbeds and umbrellas on beaches without the relevant permits. Special units will be tasked with carrying out audits based on data received via the My Coast app complaints. A new law effected in January aims to prevent abuses and correctly enforce new rules in an effort to protect public beach spaces. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis reportedly called for a resumption of Cyprus talks during a 40-minute meeting with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan on the sidelines of a NATO summit in Washington, D.C. According to state broadcaster ERT, the Greek Premier also expressed satisfaction over Ankara's stepped-up efforts to combat illegal immigration and increased bilateral trade. The high-profile meeting by the 2 leaders was their 5th in roughly a year. Both the Greek and the Turkish foreign ministers attended the meeting along with diplomatic advisors from each side. Newly elected member of the European Parliament Fredi Beleri was granted permission by Albanian authorities to attend a swearing-in ceremony for MEPs in Strasbourg. Beleri first travelled to Athens on Monday morning before heading to Strasbourg. The swearing-in ceremony is set to take place between July 16 and 19. The imprisoned politician, who was elected last month on Conservative New Democracy's European Parliament ticket, aims to secure the suspension of his sentence and its repeal. Beleri, an Albanian citizen of Greek origin, was initially sentenced to 24 months in prison and has been detained since May 12, 2023, on charges of vote buying during the municipal elections. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis told CNN that the NATO alliance is stronger than it has ever been in the aftermath of the NATO summit in Washington, D.C. In the interview, Mitsotakis emphasized that Ukraine's path to a NATO membership was irreversible and that member countries have gone out of their way to aid Ukraine both bilaterally and as an alliance. Regarding the election results in many European countries, the Greek Premier argued that the fears of the rise of the far right on a European level are somewhat exaggerated. The Greek Premier called the highly publicised six-day workweek in Greece a myth, explaining it was a mutual agreement between employee and employer.